Let me share with you one of the very best ways that I have learned to accelerate my personal growth. And that's simply by meeting incredible people, meeting the giants who have come before us, who have done fantastic things. There's two fundamental ways to learn in this life. And the first is to learn by trial and error, by making our own mistakes. But that takes a lot of time and it can be awfully costly or even devastating. Instead, there's a better way, and that's to learn from the people who have made mistakes before us, that have learned before us. Let's stand on their shoulders instead of trying to climb to the highest point on our own. Now, there's so many great ways to meet and learn from fantastic people, but let me share a couple of those with you. One of my favorite is by going to different events and networking and connecting with as many people as you can, and then learning from them and finding the very best people there. And one thing you can do is simply by asking them to be a mentor. I've done this many times, and not everyone has said yes, but many have, and I have learned so much from them. Another way that I like to grow is through peer groups, meeting with people in similar environments as you. For example, I'm part of a CEO peer group where I learn from other leaders in our community who are struggling through different issues in their own companies. And we work together to solve those problems, and then I take those learnings back to our company and apply them there. Another way is by going to conferences and learning from incredible people who are sharing with you the information they've learned at the conference. When I'm at a conference, one of my things that I do is simply to write down as much important information as I can. Now, I'm careful only to write down the actionable information that I can use to my life that I'm not already applying. And I take these notes and I bring them back to my home, where then I compile them all together in a computer Word document, and I kind of categorize the different bullet points and information. And then when I'm working on that particular area of my life or my company, for example, marketing or maybe networking, I'll go back to those sections and review the points that I have learned at the time that I'm trying to apply them in my own life. So those are just a few tips that I have learned. But fundamentally, if you can learn from giants, from the people who have come before you, you're going to accelerate your growth faster than most anything else.